Hey, it's Dr. Joyce again with the Learning to Let Go series, and today I want to talk about how our minds enhance and exacerbate our experience of psychological distress. So earlier I talked about how the human mind is separate from us. So there's Nick and there's Nick's mind. I think about my mind as over here as almost a separate entity. And my mind works just like your mind and everybody else's mind, and that's got one agenda, which is how to keep me safe and without pain and feeling as good as possible all the time. It's a very short-term oriented way of going about the world. And so what happens is the human mind wants me to feel up here all the time. This is Nick feeling happy, carefree, no stress, weekend, vacation, Nick. Fantastic place to be. But unfortunately, as humans, we are not always up here. Sometimes we are more stressed out with work, we're anxious, we got big stuff coming up, we're going through a loss in our life, change, all that kind of stuff that's normal, but it brings us down here. It's not happy-go-lucky vacation Nick, right? But this is normal. It's just part of being. The problem, though, is that my mind and your mind and all human minds go, this is bad. Nick, you shouldn't be here. You should be up here. And that process of not being okay with not being okay brings me naturally way down. And guess what? When I'm way down here, it takes a lot longer to get back up to where I would like to be than right here. And so these acceptance processes, as I call them, teach us how to be okay not being okay. How can I be okay just being here and not up here all the time? And this is a critical, crucial thing for humans to learn, because if they don't, we go, this is bad, we label it, a normal experience becomes bad, and that brings us so much lower. And we're much lower, we're anxious, we're worried, we're stressed out, we're depressed, all of those things. And that becomes a quagmire that becomes so much more difficult to navigate to ever get back up to where we would like to be. So think about, are you okay with not being okay? And then think about, how can we better accept some of the natural rhythms of life to just be okay being here until we eventually naturally rise back up.